and I'm actually here with a review for you today. I know, shocking. So, I finally finished reading Rogue One, A Star Wars Story by Alexander Freed. And I started reading this, I think, in the middle of January, and I just finished it today, and it is March 6th. So, yeah. I think the reason why it took me so long to finish this, because it's not that thick of a book. It's about 340 pages, but I think the reason why it took me so long to finish it was because I've seen the movie a couple times, and I've come to realize that a lot of times when I read novelizations of films I've already seen, I struggle a little to get through it because I'm like, oh, let me just get to the good parts, but I don't want to skip through the book. So I think that's why it took me so long to get through this, just because there were days where I was like, I don't feel like reading this when I could just watch it, you know what I mean? But I did actually really enjoy the book. I think Alexander Freed did a great job of adapting the movie into this novel. I loved his insight into these characters and the way he explored their personalities and how they were internally feeling that we didn't really see on screen. I really loved this kind of like the way he described Jyn and her emotional states, how it always felt like she'd buried everything in this cave, and with each interaction she has with like the rebels or Saw or her father, it's like that cave and the hatch in the cave is being opened and she doesn't want it opened. And I thought that was really well done. I also really loved how he fleshed out all the relationships, because one of my complaints with the movie is I always felt like Cassian kind of developed some sort of affection, or at least cared a lot about Jyn, and it always seemed really rushed to me in the movie, but through the book I think Alexander Freed was able to explore that relationship and dynamic a little better, and then I really appreciated the relationship. Same thing for Baze and Sharut. I always feel like I'm saying his name wrong, I apologize if I am, but I love the way he explored that dynamic, and K2 and Cassian. The ending with K2 and Cassian just broke my heart a lot more in the book than it did in the movie, and it had a lot to do with the way Alexander Freed wrote it. Also, I really loved getting into the head of Krennic. That was something I was surprised by how much I enjoyed, was learning and understanding Orson Krennic more. I thought that was really well done. The one aspect of this book that I was not a huge fan of was these little sections here. They're spread out throughout the book. They're like supplement data, which kind of, it gives you more information, but most of them I did not enjoy that much, and I felt like they were a chore to get through. So I'd say that's probably one of the weaker aspects of the book. I understood the purpose of them, but for me as a reader, I didn't thoroughly enjoy them. I thought it slowed down the book more. And as you can see, I had a lot of thoughts throughout reading it. These are all my little sticky notes that I put in it. And I'm not going to share those, but overall, I would give Rogue One, A Star Wars Story by Alexander Freed 4 out of 5 stars. If you are a fan of the novelization of Star Wars and you have not read Rogue One yet, I would highly recommend it. I think it does give you a good insight into all these characters that were introduced in the film, and I think Alexander Freed did a great job of exploring the story even further than what was shown on film. So that's been my review. If you've read Rogue One, please tell me your thoughts down below. And yeah, so like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye guys.